if it comes. Okay, it has arrived. Hello, we are solving Advent of Code deepen in this live stream. Okay, cool. Day one trebuchet. Something is wrong with the global snow production, and you have been selected to take a look. The elves have been keeping a map on it. Then you start to mark the top 50 locations that are likely to have problems. You've been doing this long enough. You know that to restore snow operations. You need to check all 50 stars by 25th December. Collect stars by solving protocols. Okay. You try to ask why there can just use a weather machine not powerful enough and will run something in this guy, and why your map looks mostly blank. You should ask a lot of questions and produce just say this kind of things. But I think it's not when you realize that the elves are already loading into you into a shit. And from the final adjustment, they discover that their calibration document, puzzle input, has been amended by a very young elf who was apparently just excited to show off her art skills. Consequently, the elves are having trouble reading the values on the document. The newly improved calibration document consists of lines of text. Each line originally contained a specific calibration value that elves now need to recover. On each line, the calibration value can be found out by combining the first digit and the last digit in that order to form a single two-digit number. Okay, first and last. In this example, the calibration value of these four lines is okay. The first and the last occurrence of those digits combined to form these numbers, and adding them gives this sum. What is the sum of all the calibration values of the given input? Let's try to create A1. We will create the sample input in one, paste in the values. Expected output for this test is 142. Done, and the main input is this thing. It's fairly large. Okay, I've pasted this. I don't know the expected answer for this, so let's say it is 0. We'll find out that. Okay, question is fairly simple. You just need to read the lines one by one. As long as they are given, and we need to find the first digit. For that, what I can do is first and last, go over the characters. If this character is a digit, then if first is found, then we don't need to update it. Last is always updated. First is not found, then let's say it is found, and first is this character, and the value that is created from these two characters would be first minus this times 10 plus second digit, second minus 10, and would be added in the answer. Okay, this should be last. We need answer. Okay, let's run it. It's probably wrong because the test case is very large. Let me run it on the first test case. 138 is the answer. No, it is 142. Okay. In this case, we only had one digit. In that case, it should be 77, right? Because 38, 15. The first is not found, then first is updated. The last is always updated. Let me print first and last. Okay, I got the error here. It should be 0. Dot slash load on the first input 142, and on the actual last test case 55488. Let's move on to part 2. One of the digits are actually spelled out with letters. These letters are also count as valid digits. So equip it with this new information in order to find the first real. That's okay. The first occurrence of any of these 9 digits as strings or simply any digit. Okay, let me copy this to soul.cpp to soul part1.cpp and this. Okay, let me keep it as soul only because my scripts use that naming convention. Okay, so to change that, I will first of all take this and let's see, let's do some Vim magic. String digits. Okay, some Vim macro. Let's repeat it. Works fine. Done. There are how many of these? 1, 2, 3, 9 of these, right? Okay, either this happens or I need to check whether this has anything in its current position, right? For that, I need to iterate this. Mm, 0 is less than n plus plus. The character would be line of I, and I need to check digit from the ith index. And let me write that function here only so that I don't need to pass those variable required. From index, shit. For all of them, the next ending index would be from plus the length of those digits minus 1. And if end id is less than the line length, then we can check the substring from, say we want the substring of this length, right? And what's the issue? Okay. That would be substring from index from of length, and if this value is this digit, let me return this. Should I return this value here only? What I can do is I can return the index of this array. So 0 is 1, so I can handle that separately. Value, if this digit is present, then I will return j from this. Else I can return -1 if nothing is found. What's the issue? Okay. I don't need long. Now I need to get that result. If it is not -1, then this same condition I need to do. And in this case, the digit would be something else. Let me also do one thing, make them integers, and this would be -0, -0, right? And here as well, the digit would be which +1, because 0, if 0 is written by this function, then the value that is actually present should be 1, so it is +1. And in this case, last would be t and first would be t here as well. Okay, the same logic after that. I think this should do. Let me do one thing. Move into to test input and move. Let's remove out and then only try the sample case. And the sample case is different here, so let me go with that. And the answer for this is 281. Sorry, not 2, but out to 1. The answer is 281. 281. So let's run this. Test input. Let's move it to real test. Okay, firstly it's wrong. So okay. Debugging time. I've initialized answer with 0, so that's not an issue. Next. Go with all the characters. This is 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. So that is also correct. Okay, the one thing that I left out is these values are now string, so we can simply do this thing. Run it. Why is it so slow? Okay, okay, this works. Let's try it on the real test. 55614. Okay, cool. Let's share it on Twitter. In the meanwhile, I will also create the repository for this. Mhm. Part 2 solution. I don't need the inputs. Test data binary. Okay. We have these two solutions ready. Let's also refactor something if we want. Remove the comments. Anything else? Okay, looks fine. We'll create a repository in this. these two files we have created. Let's commit them. AOC 2023 Devon solutions, both parts. Push. Okay, this branch is not present in the upstream. Cool. So this should now be visible on this repository. I will also add the link to this, the description. Okay, thanks for watching.